Welcome to Real Talk with Elisha. My name is Elisha, and welcome. I'll always start my show by saying I'm not a therapist. Sorry for starting late. I had a lot going on today. Um, I want to welcome you guys tonight. And tonight, I really had a lot of subjects to talk about, but because the way my day has been going, I don't think it's fit for me to talk about it right now. I'm going to talk about emotions and feeling overwhelmed and feeling rushed and how do you deal with your everyday life. And I'm going to talk about that. And that's part of my life experiences. And I wanted to talk about how, and I always start my show by saying I'm not a therapist. I think I said that. And I do this show because it's therapy for me. So this is why I changed my subject, like I said, because I was going to talk about healing, traumas, and negative energy, which I'm still going to talk about negative energy tonight. However, tonight I am going to talk about being overwhelmed in our daily lives and how do you deal with it? Because at this point in my life, like right now, I am very overwhelmed. I have been rushing all evening. I've been trying to make sure I could have a little peace of mind to do my show. I've been trying to do so many things at the same time, getting off work, making sure my children eat, making sure the grandkids are good, and then had to hurry up and get my show ready. And as you can see, I started really late tonight. So I really apologize for everybody for me coming on here late. And I just, like I said, I wanted to explain to you why um, we're talking about being overwhelmed and our emotions and negative energies. Today has been, I hope your week been great. I hope your week been fabulous. At this time, I've been rushing all day and I've been rushing so much that I couldn't set up like I wanted to. My camera is on a frets and it's so much that happened in the last 20 minutes of me trying to get on this live. So I'm winging it at this point. That's why I call it Real Talk with Felicia, because you're going to get the much realness as you can get from me. Because I can't, I can't say can't. I tend to try to not script shows because to me, if I'm going to be real, I'm going to be real with you. And I'd rather have the emotions and the rawness of me talking about a subject that is very dear to me every week, you know. So like I had healing and traumas to talk about. I'm not doing that this week. I'm actually going to talk about our emotions and being overwhelmed during the day and how negative energies really takes a toll on you. And I really wanted to start by saying I hope everyone week was good. My week has been on a roller coaster ride. And when I tell you that ride it was been crazy, it's been crazy. You know, being a mom in my life experiences, um, my emotions been everywhere. I have been trying to be a good mom. I've been trying to be there for my children, no matter my two oldest is up there, you know, they're in their 30s. And for me, I have been trying to handle my emotions where I can help my children the best way I can because I want us to break any type of curse we have going on in our family. And I want to start with me and my children with the grandkids. You get what I'm saying? So when our emotions and our thoughts go in hand, every day we deal with something, and every day a person deal with things. Okay, we all deal with things on a whole different level, and everyone handles it in a different way. I have admit that I am a very emotional person. I'm very emotional. I'm so emotional. Like when I say emotional, like people really hates the fact that I'm emotional, and they say I wear my heart on my sleeve. I actually do. Yes, I do. I think it's because of my life experiences is why I'm like that, you know, and I understand hurt and I understand pain and I understand sorrow and I understand happiness. You know, I understand every realm that you could come about in life. So in saying that, when you're being overwhelmed during the day, I found out a thing that I've been doing lately that's been really, really helpful. And I saw this on this guy said when you're going through a really stressful day, you tap your chest and you breathe in. When I tell you that works, oh my God, it really calms me down and it really gives me a minute to focus on what is at hand with what's going on in our life. You know what I mean? I have had a really, really stressful day, and I've been trying to um, not be negative when I could be negative if I really wanted to, and I try not to, because at the end of the day, we don't want to, you don't want to do that when you're dealing with your situations. You want to be able to um I'm sorry guys, I got a lot. um you don't want to overwhelm yourself. You don't want to be so stressed that you just be angry. Like, I almost snap at my grandkids because I'm rushing to get on the show. I was already late. And when I tell you your emotions, you gotta like take a minute. You gotta take a pause. You gotta breathe. You got to breathe. And there's a lot of us that don't do that. We don't take a minute just to process and just to process. So yes, as you can see, I am very overwhelmed right now. I have been rushing and pushing and doing these, and it's been a lot. So when I'm saying is, emotions is a lot of things that we go through, and then we do a lot. And when we are human beings, so we have emotions. So what we're going to do is, it's something right after the other, right after the other, right after the other. And what I've learned is, in my life experiences, you have to take a minute and process what's going on in your life. Um, that saying in the back of me right there, over here, right there, wait, right there, right here, is a very good motivation. When you have your emotions and you're going through it, you want to be able to be like, look, I got this. I can handle this. I can handle a person being negative to me. I can handle the stress level. And I'm telling you, when I tell you I had a really rough day today, it's been really emotional roller coaster. And um, now I'm on the show where I get to release it, because I do this show because it's therapy for me. I don't do this show for the likes and the views and the clout. Like I said last week, I don't do that. I do this because in my past experiences, I have explained to people that I started this show in 2011, but it wasn't video. I tried my best to explain to people that we are alone when we face our ordeals, right? And behind closed doors, you really don't know what people go through. Okay. And on a daily basis, that's why I did the show, because I was sitting so many times dealing with so many different things and so many different traumas that I've been through on my own. And I always wondered if anybody else feel the same way I do, or go through the same process I do, or, as far as emotions and the stress and the pain and the hurt. So I did that. And that's why I started this show. Um, Today's been very stressful, very emotional. And I want to share those life experiences with you guys, because it's a journey. And like if anyone knows that healing, when you're healing from everything that you've been through, you go through a lot. And I've been going through a lot of different roller coasters of emotions, and it's been very difficult for me to handle it. And when I come to you guys, is to let you know that, I try my best to be as open as I can and be here to let you guys understand that um, it can work. Everything happens for a reason in life, and we can make things happen. Um, In our stressful days, we tend to really get rude with people. We get loud. We yell at the kids or the husband or the wife because we're going through so many different emotions. And a lot of people, it affects your relationship too, you know. And if you really don't take a step back to process those emotions and really try your best to talk to your mate, if you have one, um, it really takes a toll on your relationship. If you're single and you're going through it, it's very hard. It's very hard because you have no one to talk to. Um you gotta deal with it, which you gotta deal with it on your own. And when you deal with it on your own, this is why I'm doing this show. Is I want people to understand when you're single and you're going through all these emotions and these things, write. Write down your emotions, write down how you feel at that particular time. And when I tell you, you put the dates and you write that down, you will see the different emotions you have on a daily basis. And men could do it too. There's a men think that you can't do these type of exercises, and I really suggest. Let me take that back because I don't want anybody to think I'm giving advice and stuff like that. No, I'm not. I'm just sharing my life experiences. So, in the process of me in my therapy, I learned that it helps when you write down your emotions and you see on your daily basis how your emotions go up and down. But when you do your emotions and you write down what made you. I am so sorry about my dog. Yep, real talk with Elisha. That's what we get. And I am really not having a good day today. And I swear, I started the show earlier and I had to quit and then I had to start it all over again. So please excuse me, guys. And a lot of us don't understand that when we going through these emotions, like I have to take a minute now because it's a never ending battle for me to get a peace of mind, get my emotions together. And I think that's why I found out that's why I was so defensive and so angry at people because I can't deal with certain things that I'm dealing with and control it. I never knew how to control it until now that I was explaining when you do your exercises, you write it down. I'm sorry for my dog. Um, Sorry guys. I am so sorry for that. Um, Sometimes when you have too much emotions, you really get fed up and you really just want to really, like, really quit. It makes you feel like you just want to give up. You know, I have been trying to do this show so much on a quiet note and try my best to do what I have to do. And it's been very hard for me, as you guys can see. It's always a distraction, always something going on. Uh, but this is part of life, right? This is part of what you go through. I was on the gag order last night, which I did a show on Tuesday nights, and I'm no longer on the show because of me being able to. This is part of my emotions for the week. Um, I guess because I can I try not to have drama in my life. No matter I have been having drama for as long as I could know. Um, and in order for me to do better and see, like my mind just went really crazy just now, and it gets overwhelming. It gets so overwhelming, and that's what you do when you're really overwhelmed. at your chest, right here, right over your heart. Breathe through your nose, breathe through your mouth. Exhale through your mouth. And just try to relax your nerves, because at the end of the day, adrenaline just starts going, and then you really can't function. So I'm sorry about that. Um, there's been so much going on right now that, you know, you don't take care of yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually, you will be in that state where you're going to give up. And I'm at the point in my life, I'm trying to do this show because of my life experiences, and I've been there. I've been there to the point where I got so overwhelmed and stressed and frustrated that I just didn't want to be here anymore. You know, I think some of us can relate to that. We get to the point we get depressed. I don't want to be depressed anymore. So to I choose to be positive as much as I can. I choose to try to stay away from negativity. Um, my show last night, it was my last night being on air, because I didn't want to seem like I'm being this goody goody type person, which I'm not. I'm not perfect. I am trying to heal from my own traumas, and I don't want to interfere with anybody else's goals on their show. Um, I do this show, like I said, because it's therapy for me. I do it because I love to express and show my healing process to people, because I want you to know that it's people out there that is feeling the same way you are. It's people going through the same process you are, and it's people that hurt the same way and it's trying to dig themselves out of the situation that you're in right now. And with all these emotions that we deal with and the stress, we have to take time, and you have to really process it, and you have to really figure out what you want to do in your life. And I have done this in the last couple of months now. Well, yeah, because my energy shifted in the last couple of months, and I'm on a really high level where negativity to me now, it's like if somebody really start talking negative, I try to help. I try to let you see if they're talking negative, right? I try to find the positive out of that situation they're in, and I try to let them see it in a different light, because the way the world is feeling right now is so much negativity, and then people doing things just for money and just for views and just for, it's so crazy and sad. Like, I'm like, okay, if we continue to be negative like everybody else, then we're doing what everybody else does. Why is it that we can't be ourselves? If you want to be happy, heal, be happy, show the world that we still exist. It's people out here that just want to be kind and loving and don't want the drama. And why, if that person don't want the drama, why is it a bad thing? And social media is starting to make it look like just because we're trying to be positive and trying to do good, it's a bad thing. Of course, I get it. Drama and negativity sells, and everybody wants that. And to me, I'm not that type of person at this age in my life or stage in my life, because I'm in a healing process. And I don't want anyone to feel like you have to be negative to get where you want to get at. That's not what I think. That's just my opinion. I can't even say those words because I don't want anybody to use that against me. Because people really test the people that's healing. They really test the people that's out here trying to do something better with themselves. And sometimes 9 out of 10, they're jealous because they can't do that. They can't, or they don't want to heal. They don't want to do something better with themselves. They just like staying where they are. And that's not me. And I just wanted to share those type of things with the life experiences of emotions this week. And it's a lot that we deal with. I'm really apologize for here late. I'm sorry. I hope everybody really had a good week. I'm going to really do it short tonight, the show, because like I said, I've been rushing all day. I've been on a really emotional roller coaster, and I hope the little that I said helped you guys, and I hope that um, I helped anyone along the way that dealing with the emotions. You really have to take a minute and process it and decide which way you want to go with your life. And if you want to continue being in this negative world, it's fine. You don't have to conform to it. You don't have to be like, okay, I'm I got to do what everybody else doing because this is what's getting me here. No, if you really believe in what you want to do with yourself and you really believe in you, then I believe anything is possible. And I really, really, truly believe that. And that's why I'm not giving up of being positive. I'm not giving up on following suit. And I'm not doing drama to get my views and do what I have to do. I'm going to do my best to really reach out to people that feels me, understands the process, and I know it's someone out there going through the same process I'm going through. So I want to say thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great week. And next week, I know for sure it's supposed to be a whole new platform for me. And not platform, it's going to be same here, but new and improved. Hopefully everything works out properly for me. So yeah, I hope everybody understands what I just said tonight. And if you have any questions, concerns, and you want to share anything, DM me. I am available. You could just DM me, let me know how you feel. Um, please don't come with your negativity because that's not what I am. I don't have time for any type of uh, people coming at me and trying to holler and stuff like that. That's not what I'm not even in on that stage. I'm really not. I'm at the point right now. I am working on me. I want to heal me. I want to be better for my children and my grandkids, and I'm trying to lead by example. So dealing with my emotions and these things and being running all day and really trying to be better of who I am. That's who I'm trying to be. And hopefully I help someone today with those words of my life experiences. So I will see you guys next week, Wednesday, same time, 8:30 Eastern time, uh, PM. And hopefully I wouldn't have so much distractions and late and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please, thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you guys next week.